Okay, so now everything's good to go. After like 5 restarts. Let me know if you guys want me to let the cutscenes play out, because it doesn't make a difference to me whether or not I skip them. Should be good, yeah.
Resident Evil 2.
And of course, everyone, thanks for watching, and welcome to the terrible Resident Evil 2 stream, because I barely know what I'm doing.
In the midst of the T-virus outbreak in Raccoon City, Leon Kennedy succeeded in escaping from the city following his encounter with one of the only other survivors, a woman named Ada, a spy seeking the deadly G-virus. However, Ada! Leon was not the sole survivor of the incident. A girl named Claire Redfield was in town on business of her own. She came to uncover the mysterious circumstances of her brother's disappearance. Chris Redfield, a member of the STARS Alpha team. Only now her mission has become quite simple. Basic survival within the nightmare that was once Raccoon City.
finally here.
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? Look, I'm sorry I bothered you, okay? Just don't come any closer. Are you listening? Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down! We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There! Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
Look out!
You okay?
Still in one piece.
That maniac's gonna ram us! Run! Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay!
All right. I should be able to get the A rank really easily, even if I let all the cutscenes play out. Excuse me. Whoops. That's embarrassing. Oh my god. Jeez. What a terrible start. I just get hit for free twice. Oh my god. I'm playing like such a fool. What an absolutely absurd sequence of events. I should have gotten that green herb there. I get these two. Maybe. Maybe what? Oh, maybe I should get those two, whatever. I'll leave that green herb there for when I come back around. Because I'm going to have to come back around eventually anyway. I might as well get this one. Oh, actually, no, I don't take the stairwell again next time. Oh well, if I missed that green herb, it's not a big deal. How convenient that the water tower springs the leak precisely right there. Shit. Ah. Oh, really? There's no Lakers in this hallway? Ah, yeah, that's right. There can't be Lakers in this hallway because the game doesn't want anything to interrupt that quick little cutscene with the scream. That's really interesting, huh? Whoops. I should have saved it, actually. Oh well. So let me think. Next I have to get the spade. Oh, ammo. I have to get the spade key next. Drop that off. Drop this off. I don't need this for a long time. And I don't need this ever. That was kind of dumb. I should have activated the ladder a little later. Doesn't make a big difference, but whatever. Oops. I'm playing like such trash tonight. Can I get by? Nice. Okay. And get the grenade launcher and use the card key. And then I gotta get the spade key. I should be able to slip by here fairly easily. Fuck. There we go. When does the remake come out? January 25th or 29th? I think January 29th. Which is incredibly convenient for me. It's like, it's a week before my birthday. That's perfect. Oh, try and revive chat. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's whatever. I appreciate it. But I know I've already streamed this game like 2 times, I guess. I played this game more than plenty. And I know you guys aren't that big into Resident Evil. So I apologize. But I'm just playing Resident Evil 2 a ton to get footage to make that guide, which I'm sure. Oh motherfucker! I didn't even want to do that. That's fine though. Which I'm sure the guides aren't gonna really get many views at all. But actually, I really like how, oh nice, there's ammo here for her. Okay. I didn't think Claire gets ammo here. That's good to know. I really like how the first guide came out. So I want to put forth the effort to doing the rest. And it's really easy to do. There should be no zombies in this hallway, right? Alright, good. It's really easy to do. It just takes a while. Whoops. I don't need this for a good while. Put this away. I don't need the lighter anymore for a long time until I get the club key. Yeah. I have to remember when Sherry goes to get the club key, I gotta get the lighter back. At least because all those Resident Evil videos, I actually learned what the plot of Resident Evil is. The plot of Resident Evil is so stupid. I mean, well, okay, so it's not that bad, but it is very silly. The main plot is basically a mega corporation, in this case, Umbrella. They're like, oh, we've figured out how to make fucking zombies. We're going to try to weaponize zombies. You know, and sell it to government armies or the black market or whatever, you know. So, in Resident Evil 1, the basic plot is that... Oh, actually, fuck, I can leave that for later. In Resident Evil 1, the basic plot is that, you know, the zombies got out of control. But in truth, you learn that someone on the inside let it get out of control on purpose, which is so dumb. But
Leon.
I'll get into that later. The plot is so absurd.
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all.
I like how the music swells so fucking much that you can barely hear what Leon said. That's a big problem in Resident Evil 2.
There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
So what happened with, whoops. What happened with, Resident Evil 1 was, the Umbrella Corporation has their major zombie laboratory in Raccoon City. And in order to help keep their laboratory secret, Umbrella fucking purchases the police force. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, I have to go visit. Oh, what? Sherry shows up there, and that's odd.
Help me!
But it's pointless to chase after her. Yeah, there's nothing I need over there. So Umbrella purchases, like, just buys out the police force in Raccoon City. Now I have to do this puzzle. And on top of that, they set up a, like, special SWAT team of sorts called STARS. And STARS is led by Albert Wesker. And then, Albert Wesker is supposed to be, like... It's so dumb. Like, Albert is this, like, super top-notch police officer and a brilliant scientist and a brilliant strategist. He's just the complete fucking Mary Sue of villains. Like, he can do everything perfect. It's so stupid. So Albert Wesker is like Umbrella's direct contact for the Raccoon District. Shit, are there? Well, if there's zombies here, I have the bow gun, so that's fine. And it's empty anyway, figured. But what Umbrella didn't know is that Albert's actually double-crossing them, and he wants the virus for himself to, you know, sell on the black market himself, you know, for profit and whatever. So Albert unleashes the zombie virus in the Umbrella lab on purpose to cause a whole bunch of fucking chaos and destabilize the company from the inside. And it's so unnecessary, like... like, there has to have been a better way to go about it. But he's like, no, I'm just gonna fuck everything up. And then later in the series, it's retconned so that not only did Albert set the whole thing up from the beginning, but he also injected himself with a secret super virus. So that after he dies in Resident Evil 1, he fucking resurrects and becomes fucking Goku. It's so dumb. It's like what the fuck? Shit, what am I doing now? I have the diamond key. I have to go blow up that stuff. That's where I get the hard key. Okay, I'm going upstairs. I'm gonna catch up on the chat in a quick sec. Hey gang, let's split up. Me, Daphne, and Velma will be one group, Shaggy, Scooby the other group, yeah. I don't know if it's... Well, shit. Hey, what's up, Doomed? You just missed it. I was summing up the plot of Resident Evil 1. I was taking a big shot on it, basically. But don't worry, I didn't say anything bad about Jill Valentine. Let's put this away, and put this away. I don't need this for a while. Oh, I might as well take those. I'm passing by. Yeah. And yeah, I love that, I mean, I know this is like the same, I know you were referring to, Leon and Claire splitting up, which is so stupid and unnecessary. But I love how in Scooby-Doo, it's always the same setup where Fred and Daphne... Oh, shit. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and tank a couple hits. because I completely forgot to come here prepared. Completely forgot that I need the grenade launcher. Whoops. Oh well, shit, I missed more Resident Evil 2. It's whatever. You better not, baby. Jill, my pure wife, yeah. Are you just doing B-roll stuff? So what I'm doing is that I'm playing through the game in more or less, excuse me. I'm playing through the game in more or less the path that I plan to do for the guide. But I need a recording of that so that I go through it, and when I see what I did and I see the mistakes I did, I'll make notes of where I'm supposed to go, what am I supposed to do, at what time. Then, offline, I'll play through it again perfectly, so to speak.
And just who are you? No, don't bother telling me.
It's kind of B-roll, but not quite.
You'll end up just like all the others. That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty.
Here's some trivia, Doomed.
Nothing short.
What's the mayor's daughter's name?
But it will soon putrefy, and she will turn into a zombie within the hour, like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely. And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer. Please, I'd really like to be alone now.
Congratulations on beating Smash 4 at 9.0. I think I've done that before, but I'm not sure. I know it's really fucking difficult. Like, that shit gets really rough towards the end. If I'm not mistaken, in Smash 4, on the 9 difficulty, the second to last is just a straight up, like it says it's free for all, but all the AI gangs up on you anyway. And it's like, okay, it's basically 3-on-1.
Wait. Let me go! Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now. My name's Claire. What's yours?
Sherry.
Do you know where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
The chemical plant? Then, what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me.
But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me.
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about. It's here.
Sherry, wait!
I don't actually know what the mayor's daughter name is. I noticed it, when did I think last night or 2 nights ago when I was getting, graphics for, now I remember, is when I was looking for a stupid face of Irons to make that retarded meme that I did. But I noticed her name, but I forget what it is. I'm surprised she has a name.
Chief?
It's probably mentioned in Chief Iron's diary. God damn it. And yeah, I have no idea why Sakurai took away his kamikaze. I think that was an extremely foolish mistake. Like, I don't think Ganondorf needed any buffs. I think he was really good as is. I would rather have kept him the same, kept him weaker, so to speak, if he could have kept his kamikaze. What else do I need? Ooh. Fuck. I have to remember that for the guide. I need to stop by the library. Okay. Do I need anything else? No. That should be fine. Alright, check this out, Doom. This is a hot tip I'm sure you're gonna love. Let's see. Era of Slamendorf is over, yeah. Very sadly. Ganon's perfect for classic mode because his side B just goes through shields and disables super armor. Side B is the grab, right? Yeah. Like, it's the choke or something, whatever it's called. I get told he has shed in Smash 4, but I can use him. Funny memes worth the time. Alright, so check this out, Doomed. If you use the cord on these shutters, which is a stupid place to use them, but use them here, and then activate this cutscene before you go to the basement, which I just did. When I do the guide, I'll have to activate the cutscene. Yeah, I'm gonna take the path that I would take for the guide, basically. When I do the guide, the last thing I do before meeting with the chief, I'm gonna come up here, go through the library real quick. I'll do the library puzzle later. But I'll go through the library, activate the cutscene, then I meet with the chief. After I meet with him, I will take the stairwell to go into the offices. And then once I get to the East Wing offices, you'll find that every zombie there, pretty much every zombie there, has just disappeared. Which is so stupid. But that has to be by far... Oh, I might as well pick up the herb now. That has to be by far the most... maybe it's not the fastest. I'm willing to accept that it might not be the fastest, but it has to be the most efficient and easiest way to deal with the game. But yeah, like this office, for example, like I didn't kill any zombies here earlier. I know you missed it, but like I didn't kill any zombies here, and I'm just gonna do a quicker way around. They're all gone. Like, it's so dumb. It makes no sense. And I'm here now to pick up the stuff in the safe. Whoops, wrong numbers. But yeah, these zombies are done. These zombies are gone. And several of the rooms up ahead, there's just no zombies for no good reason. And you're gonna see in a minute. But yeah, like, dude, I'm telling you, when you do the air, it's the same thing for regardless what scenario. But when you do the A scenario, you find the time to use the cord in that hallway. And the B scenario is like 50% easier. Because you're going to see, like, it's completely absurd. It's, like, it blew my mind when I found this out. So, in the B scenario, this hallway would have one zombie dog. And now it has nothing. Actually, I'm just going to... I'll take the one. But yeah, in the B scenario, this hallway would have one zombie dog. Or if you didn't use the cord, then it would be flooded with zombies. Interesting, so there's something here for her. Okay. But since I used the cord there and I activated the cutscene when I did, this hallway's empty. The basement, completely empty. And for the rest of the game, the basement's completely empty. No zombies at all. It's just, it's insane. I'm pretty sure there's still zombie dogs here, though. I'd be surprised if there's not. Oh yeah, and Little Mac. Yeah, I don't know if Little Mac needed a buff. I think I mentioned that earlier. Yeah, so the zombie dogs are still here. But yeah, like the basement's fucking empty for no good reason. This has to be a bug. It's fucked. I'll say what I think it is in a minute. But anyway, I don't think Little Mac needed buffs. He could have used better recovery. I think his side B should go a longer distance in the air, because that's what was really hurting him, was recovery. But yeah, like he didn't really need buffs, so to speak. But it's whatever. I need the lighter, I need the diamond, and yeah, that'll do it. I don't need anything else. Yeah, it's like you're so shocked. It's so dumb, dude. I never use the suicide move anyway. The people I play with always bitch if I do, and we don't counter.
I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried.
Flame choke, yeah, the flame choke. That move's awesome.
We've got to go now, honey. Okay?
Like, don't get me wrong.
That monster will find
the suicide
us.
move
Go.
isn't really a beneficial move, kind of, so to speak.
I won't.
The only time when it's really beneficial is if, you know, both characters have equal stocks. Then Ganondorf can kind of like reset.
Because of my daddy.
If Ganondorf's at a really high percentage and his opponent's doing great, then Ganondorf can do kamikaze.
I have to help him.
And he can reset the situation. It's a really interesting aspect about him.
Don't go alone.
Not a lot of characters have that.
Sherry.
You know, made him unique. I'm not gonna get the extra grenades. I don't really need them. But it made him really unique and cool. And on top of that, I mean, like, I'm not great at Smash at all. Like, I cannot play high level. But I would figure, like, it's not that difficult to avoid that move. You have to recognize when Ganondorf is in a position that move would be beneficial for him to use, and then, you know, look out for it. Because a Ganondorf's not gonna, you know, a Ganondorf's never gonna do it if he's down a stock, for example. Like, that's a really stupid time for him to do it. Like, I didn't think that move was overpowered. It made him really unique. It was a cool move. I really disliked that they got rid of it. I mean, they didn't necessarily get rid of it, but the fact that his opponents can escape it basically means they got rid of it. Whatever. Flame choke, drag your enemy straight to hell. Yeah, and it's like, that's a Ganondorf thing to do. Like, why would they fucking get rid of it? It's so stupid. Let's see. Flame chode, more like it, yeah. Little Mac and Ganon are kings of low tier. I mean, Little Mac should always be low tier. He's a very simple character. He's a character who doesn't have a lot of options to work with. And that's the thing, is that more complicated characters will naturally be high tier. They're more difficult to use, but they have a lot more options to work with and a lot more ways to surprise the opponent. That's why a lot of people get upset at Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Because, you know, the top players always play Magneto and Doctor Doom and, you know, and so on and so forth. Those characters are very difficult to play optimally, though. You can instead play Captain America, who is extremely simple. He's kind of a trash character, but he does a lot of damage, and
Sherry, are you okay?
And you're pretty much guaranteed to land optimal combos with him.
Yes, I'm okay.
It's a trade-off, you know.
Find him.
And
But I did find
and that's basically Little Mac. He's the Captain America of Smash Brothers. he's very simple, but no, he's very fun to play.
Sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
I like Ocarina of Time Ganondorf. I just wish that
Claire!
the game gave you options.
Ventilation hole.
Like if you switch his colors, it also switches out different costumes. But I'm sure that's
I can take care of
I'm sure that's more difficult to implement than it sounds. Yeah, I want to talk about that in a second, Doomed.
Sherry!
I just want to catch up on the chat.
Meet me, Claire. We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Oh, his moves use his sword now? I didn't notice that.
Heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
What?
I'm on my way.
So, like, what is it that he, like... How does his moves use his sword, but it still has the same hitbox? I don't get that. Like, does he punch them with the sword? That's stupid. Whatever. Twilight Princess, best art in my opinion. Zelda, Link, anything. Yeah, I like the designs from Twilight Princess a lot. See if I can get past. Peace. Yeah, that was dumb. Why did I guess I should have taken the... Yeah, it's good I took the grenade launcher. Man, the fucking basement is still empty. I'm not gonna go in there, though. Oh, wait. I have to go this way. Yeah, because Leon contacted me. Okay. This could be bad. Do I have space? What's my inventory like? Huh. All I'm picking up is a crank, so I should be okay. Later. Point is, Little Mac. The point of the Mac is to be strongest mofo on the ground, but a complete... Yeah, oh. Interest. Oh my god, there are dogs in here. This I was not familiar with. Uh-oh. If he was great in the air, we'd be too open. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he should be great in the air. Absolutely not. The body has been torn apart. Something appears to have burst from inside. Oh no. Shit, I'm not too familiar with this. Where is the crank? I don't want the bowgun bolts because I don't have space for that. That would be a stupid thing to take along. I guess the crank must be in the dog kennels. Bayonetta over all Smash colors. Yeah, Quintessal. And again, like, I'm not good at, like, I hardly play Smash at all. But I would imagine that Bayonetta must be an extremely complicated character to play as. I mean, her combos seem to, like, just stretch on and on. God damn. Fuck. Just gonna kill them. I'm not very familiar with Claire B at all, apparently. Oh, yeah, okay, so that's probably the crank. I'll take the red herb here, just for the hell of it. Oh, okay, no red herb. That's fine. I'll take the blue herb. If you're both one stock, Kamikaze instant win. Oh, yeah, right. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're both one stock, then he's definitely going to want to use it. But the point is, how stupid to pick up the blue herb. The point is to recognize that situation. Because it's the same exact thing with any typical fighting game. You know, like Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, whatever. You have to look at the meter that your opponent has. And of course you have to know what ability, what moves your opponent has available to them. So like, if you're playing against Captain America, for example, and you see he has at least 1 meter, you have to be very careful with your projectile attacks. because actually you have to be careful with all attacks, because Captain America can interrupt. If you're not in the middle of hitting him, Captain America can interrupt anything you're doing. And that's something a lot of newbies will not recognize. A new player might throw out Ryu Shinku Hodoken, which is like his fucking Kamehameha move. They'll just throw it out like, whatever. Oh, hopefully I hit him, or even if he blocks, I'll do damage. But that's not the point. If you just throw that out there, and Captain America has 1 meter, then Captain America will be allowed to interrupt that move for free and deal tremendous damage against the player. And that's something you have to recognize, that if Captain America is in this situation, don't do these moves. On the other hand, if he doesn't have any meter, then you can be far more aggressive against him. That's just 101. Like, that's not complicated. And I would imagine that Smash has to work very much the same way. Look at percentage in stock and predict what your opponent is, what your opponent's planning. Actually, yeah, I think I understand why you said if they're both in one stock, then he will do that. It's probably because I said, oh, a Ganondorf player would never do that. When that's exactly what he would do. I understand what you're saying now. I'm gonna use the grenade launcher here, fuck it. Fuck. Bullshit. I used a grenade launcher at point blank, and that zombie's like, whatever. Oh, he had like 1 hit to go or something. What garbo. Let's see here. Okay, I'll be fine. Just gonna keep going. Bayonetta got nerfed. Thank God Bayonetta Cloud got nerfed. Cloud seemed real, like from the videos I saw of Cloud, that seemed really absurd. Cloud definitely looked like he needed a pretty big nerf. Yeah, fuck it. Bayonetta's Bay. Bayo shouldn't even be in the game. Ouch. That's harsh. I'm slowly catching up with chat. No one voted for in the ballot. Oh man, insanely OP. Bayonetta 2 weak. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, I heard the same. That Bayonetta is absolutely monstrously OP. She was. No, I didn't. Queen of Salt strikes again. Let's see. Come on. I used the handgun. Oh, actually, no, I'm not even gonna fight Tyrant. Now I think about it. Come on, there. And I use the acid rounds on him outside. Cash me outside, then see what's up. Let's see. Just wait, 10 years Bayonetta 2 will be on Steam. No, yeah, and I agree. That's very good. Hopefully it happens. Honestly, I kind of find it hard to believe. I don't think Nintendo is going to let that go very easily, but hopefully it does happen. God damn, he's got some range. Two modes, young and older. Oh, fucking bowgun ammo? What a waste. Let's see. Seriously, Ganondorf's black, right? No, Middle Eastern. Oops, I'm reading the chat. Now I'm in danger. Oh, this is a disastrous situation. That's fine. I'm just playing casually anyway, because I'm a dirty casual. In terms of visual, Gerudos are blacks, right? Club Persian, yeah, Club Persian. Finally, unbiased people who think they're black. Not black unless they're supposed to be North African, Algeria, Egyptian, etc. Egyptian black. Visual standpoint, they're definitely black. Let's see what I need to do. I don't need the lighter anymore. I need the crank, I need that, I don't need that. Alright, so on my way to the library, and I gotta do the library puzzle. Okay. Visuals, yeah. Pick one. Obligatory we was kings. God damn it. Oh, I need the grenade launcher out right now, actually. Based in red pill. Hell yeah, charging star. Fuck yeah. God damn it. Yeah, I love that, my Captain America combo always ends with charging star, hyper, charging star. It's so satisfying. He's just fucking tackling this guy forever, and it's like, oh my god. So much shield to the face. Excuse me. The alt-right strikes, god damn it. Captain America was one of my 3 mains, hell yeah. If I knew any better, I would get rid of him, but he's just way too much fun for me to play as. I think by the time I finally stopped playing the game, my final team of mains was, whoops. Final team of mains was Captain America, X-23, and Chris. Chris Redfield was my favorite character by far. Absolutely loved the way he plays. Yeah, Chris Redfield is my #1 main. He's awesome. But I'm so like I have a basic idea. Oh, I'm an idiot. I have to go upstairs. I have a basic idea of how to play Marvel, but I'm so bad. None of those characters have any chemistry. Like, at the very least, what's it called? At the very least, X-23's assist can be used as a surprise low. But I don't feel like she comes off fast enough for that, but at least it's something. But it's not like any of those characters have a good overhead anyway. So, yeah, that doesn't mean anything. And then Chris's assist, the machine gun, can be used as a beam. You know, kind of like Magneto's beam assist, but like it's really bad in comparison. But it's whatever. It's all I got. But yeah, there are like Chris is med tier. Chris has some really good stuff. And I guess X-23 is like mid to high, but I'm not. Yeah, she's almost high tier. She's close. But I'm not that good with her either. But Captain America's just straight up fucking low tier, period. But besides that, I also played a lot of Nemesis and Albert Wesker. Just because Nemesis is super easy to play as, and Albert's super easy to play as well. If I ever got back into it again, I'd probably just play as Albert again. Cloud might... Oh, whoops. I forgot that, I was expecting, Tyrant to just come up. But I guess I have to actually look at the door. Oh, I should have run away first. Oof. That's a hit right to the noggin. When Dante gets into Smash, he better be the most OP mofo. Yeah, really. I don't even know how Dante would work in Smash. He'd have so many moves. But it'd be really interesting to see that play out. Oh man, what if Dante's in Smash, what if you press down B to switch what do they call them, like his different styles? I guess it would be it'd be really similar to the Xenoblade Chronicles guy who he presses down B to switch to like power stance or whatever. The guy who's really feeling it. I don't know these characters. He's easier to play, so he's generally more annoying. Dante in Smash, hopefully. I don't believe Dante will be in Smash. Capcom already has enough characters, but I would certainly like to see it. I'm gonna take this, put away the handgun. I need this and this. Shouldn't have to end up healing myself, but just in case. Can't wait to play as Master Chief and Doom Guy. Now, Doom Guy, no joke, I would love to have Doom Guy in Smash. That would be incredible. It's not gonna happen, but that would be great. I don't want to see fucking Kratos. Mr. X, more like Mr. Doofus.
Claire!
His name isn't even officially Mr. X. That was just...
You're okay?
Mr. X was just, Mr. X was the name that they printed on the fucking Resident Evil 2 action figures. But that's not even his official name at all. It's such a dumb name, like... whatever. Like, he's not even human. Why the hell is he called Mr.? Like, whatever. My stuff died on me. What did I miss? Oh, my bad, dude. Gameplay-wise, I killed a very large man.
Claire!
A few times. That's about it.
I'm going down there.
Capcom has two characters named X. He's whatever. I'm on Dante in Smash, so they keep on featuring Dante and like, yeah. Amaterasu was OP, over 3 underrated character. I don't think he was underrated at all. He was definitely a very common character in tournaments. Amaterasu was I mean, I don't know about OP. I think Amaterasu was fairly powerful. He was very complicated to use. So I'm fine with him being that, you know, super high tier. The only thing I know about Marvel's Capcom is Infinite was trash.
Oh, you've made it this far.
Yeah, Esker is low effort, high reward. Wesker was fucking Wesker was super overpowered.
Everyone's gonna die.
The only thing that
Down, Chief. What happened?
Calm down, Chief. Shut up.
You couldn't possibly understand.
The only thing that ended up breaking Wesker in a sense was the fact that Wesker became predictable.
How could they do that to me after
Because everyone used Wesker so much that people just learned him eventually.
What is it? Tell me.
And also Wesker's like not nearly as broken as like Magneto or Doctor Doom.
ultimate bioweapon.
But that being said, Wesker is way too fucking good for who he is. He's absurdly fucking powerful in that game. He's way too easy to use, considering the amount of damage and the amount of options he has.
Around here somewhere.
Trick sword, dark sword, gun trick. Oh, prop shredder, yeah.
The monster that's been tearing my
Infinite was indeed trash.
another product.
Also, there's like a dozen of them, aren't there?
Ultimate bio.
Oh, people from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 aren't in. I'm sure I'm done with new characters mostly, 1 or 2 more likely. Yeah.
But if I have to go,
Oh no, I talked over that, didn't he?
take
Fuck.
with me.
I wanted to hear him say ultimate bioweapon.
What the?
And this is where I'm like, I'm gonna rip you in half now. Oh shit. I'm so sorry I talked over that. Ultimate bioweapon. Ultimate bioweapon. I'm sure they're done with new character. Yeah, I would I'd say there's probably, like you said, 1 or 2 new characters. I wouldn't be surprised if Ken gets in. I don't trust any leaks, but I could see Ken being in as a very easy option. Just to have another character. And I could see Ken being one of the 2 new reveals. Like, put it this way, I would be... This boss fight is so dumb. I can just stand there. Oh my god. Like, I expect... Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't have to press the button. I can just go pick up Sherry first. I don't have to press the button, but I do have to pick up Sherry. But yeah, it was so funny, Doomed, when I saw you, fight Birkin with the Magnum, and you just stood there, and that's it. And I'm like, that's a lot easier than using the submachine gun. And because of that, like, I don't even bother getting either the submachine gun or the side pack. It's a complete waste of time. My stuff froze for a bit there. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. The hell? I mean, it's been showing, That's it, I'm getting me pipe. It's been showing, good stream health on my end. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, man.
Claire, you came back.
Ripped in Half was Kino. If anyone hasn't seen it, I'm so glad you like it.
Virus is actually her father.
Ken would just be like Falcon Ganondorf.
What's wrong, Claire?
It's nothing.
I
think I found a way out of.
Okay, so yeah, I would like if Ken. I would prefer.
Make it out of town.
Well, no. So okay, here's the thing. Like, I'd be fine if Ken was just a skin for Ryu. I would have been.
You don't leave my
but
side.
Now that Daisy is her own character, now they can't just have Ken as a skin. Why does Daisy get to be an Echo and not Ken? So, if they do have Ken in the game, I would say they should have him as an Echo. God damn it. Yeah, I'm getting my beaten pipe Birkin. 6 shots with grenade or magnum does him in. Yeah, it's so dumb how easy that boss fight is. Like, you don't even have to move. You just stand there. Also, I'm sorry, am I the only one who finds it completely ridiculous that there's this massive cavern under the police station? Like, the medieval torture room, fine. It's stupid, but whatever. I'll take it. Why is there a gargantuan fucking subterranean cave under the police station?
Come on, let's get out of here.
To me, that pushes it, and it leads into the sewers. Like, oh, whatever, this is normal, right? Like, that pushes it way too far. This one in Discord, I didn't know those were things that you made that... Oh no, yeah, that was shit I made, yeah. It's just so stupid. Oh, I'm really glad that, people enjoy them. Like, I couldn't stop laughing while I was making them. I love them so much.
Sherry? Where
But,
are you? Sherry!
do I not play as Sherry? Oh, interesting. I don't play as Sherry. But then before I uploaded them, I'm like, I'm probably the only one who's gonna find these funny. But I'm like, fuck it. People don't like it, you know, that's whatever. But yeah, I'm really glad that people enjoy them. Oh, is that what it is? Raccoon City's in Transylvania? I was not aware. Thanks for bringing that to my attention, now I know. Actually, I don't even need the bowgun bolts, huh? I'm gonna take them anyway, just in case, but I am positive that I don't even need the bolts. And then this is, well, I know, no, oh, okay, yeah, Claire doesn't meet Leon in the other scenario. She meets him in this one, yeah. Because Claire goes first in the other scenario, and this one she goes second.
I ran into this woman who is in trouble. Her name's Ada. Right after that, someone tried to kill me.
Well,
succeeded too.
Technically,
Ada went after the sniper, but I'm worried about her.
There are so many details wrong.
Find her before something happens.
But you've been shot.
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about.
There's so many details wrong there. First of all, it's not really fair to call it a sniper, because it was a few feet away, and it was a pistol. Yeah. Ate a loaf of bread. What the fuck? I ate a loaf of bread. Yeah, like, sniper, very questionable. Technically, Annette wasn't trying to kill Leon. Annette didn't even know Leon was there. Annette was clearly going after Ada. And even then, it's very questionable if Annette even meant to kill Ada specifically, or if it's like, oh, there's a person following me, I better attack, you know?
Are you alright? What happened?
Get away from me. You just want my husband's G sample, don't you?
What a bitch.
No one will take that away from me. No one.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Leon's like, hey Claire, I survived a sniper shot. I'm the cool guy.
Sherry is lost somewhere in the sewer system. I have to find her.
What? I told her to go to the police building. Why is she here?
Leon's like, I met 2 girls today, and they're both trying to ride my dick.
Both in dick.
I'm a big man. It's like
What did she mean by that? Does Sherry have the G sample?
oh, I'm a big dum-dum. I will always fucking forget to, I will always forget to get the valve. If I don't have a note of that to refer to, God damn it, that's the #1. Actually, okay, so here's the thing. I've been leaving the metal here for later, because I figure you have to climb down that ladder on the way. So why go up, then back down, then you're gonna climb the ladder anyway, you know, might as well leave the silver medal for later. But now I want to test something. I wonder if you have to take the... Oh, hey, what's up, Leon? Oh, well, Leon's gone. Okay, whatever. I guess Leon disappears when you meet Annette, and somehow they don't cross paths, but whatever. But anyway, now I want to test if you have to take the ladder at all. Might as well put this away. I'll have to recall that technically I need the valve. When I do this guide, I have to remember that someone's going to have flame rounds on them. But whatever, it's not important. Leon reminds me of me in high school. Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. I'm your guys' big dum-dum. So I'm gonna try to, as soon as I rescue Sherry, I'm going to go backwards. Because I think theoretically it should be a lot faster. Like, it never made sense to me to go all the way around. Oh, I have I have more flame rounds I have to pick up here anyway. It's so frustrating. I just wish that I wish that valve didn't have to be used. It would be so much more convenient if, after you put out the fire on the helicopter, if the game gets rid of your valve. Because that's the only other time that you use the valve in the game, is to raise and lower the bridge, and for the ventilation. I wish that, yeah... Actually, where the hell is Sherry? Did I miss something? When the hell does Claire reunite with Sherry? Yeah, it would be really nice if Valve made games again. I think the last game they made was Portal 2. Haven't made anything since then. That was so long ago. That was a PlayStation 3 game. Not only have they not made anything since then. Oh no, they made oh, what am I doing? I don't want to go this way. I want to test the other thing. What was it? Oh, Dota 2. That's the last game they made. That's what it was. But even so, like, for a long time, they've been under complete radio silence. So it really seems like they have absolutely no interest in making video games anymore. So this probably blocks your path. Oh no, yeah, so you can go through here, so... So why would you... Like, why not just go through here? When I do the guide, I'm still gonna have them go through the ladder, simply because that's what's normal, so to speak. And the time... I have to do this again. Maybe the difference is the difference in time between retracing your steps or going backwards. Maybe it's pretty much the same. What is that little shake supposed to be? That happens every time you go through here, regardless which character, which scenario. Like, I can only assume it's either Birkin or the Tyrant. It's like fucking jumping or crashing or something. It makes more sense for Leon, because Leon briefly fights well, not really fights, but whatever. Birkin attacks Leon on the tram here. Oh, there's Sherry. Okay, well.
Sherry, you're okay. Sherry, did your mom give you something called G-virus? Either a vial or a test tube?
G-virus? I've never heard of anything like that before.
Are you absolutely sure? If you give it to me, I'll hold on to it for safekeeping.
But I really don't have anything. It's the truth.
But why would her mom say something like that?
Oh, no worries at all, Doomed. You know, thanks for sticking by. Yeah, this was a surprise. I was editing the guide, and I was about to start writing notes for recording a playthrough of Claire B, and I realized I didn't have a playthrough saved. So I'm like, oh well, I'll go ahead and stream it for the hell of it. No, kill Sherry's incest daddy. Well, do it like a big hero. Well, technically, Birkin's not incestual in this timeline. Come on. Oh my... That's something I'm usually careful about, is not leaving Sherry behind. It's a short linear hallway. She's not gonna get lost. But whatever. Oh, whoops. Nah, whatever, I'll just leave. Hopefully the crossbow's better in Code Veronica, because the crossbow in this game sucks.
Sherry, wait here. I'm going to check it out by myself.
Okay, I'll wait here, but hurry back.
Ugh, tough girl. She's gonna check it out all by herself. I don't need this anymore. Or this. We'll need that for a while. And... gotta get the ammo and then store it again. Whoops. I mean, I wasn't planning to stream any other Resident Evils, so to speak. I might stream Code Veronica. But keep in mind that I know very, very little of any other Resident Evil game. Resident Evil 2 is the only game I'm very familiar with. And then I recently played Resident Evil 1, very recently. And I've become familiar enough with that one that I could play through it without any major hiccups. But my first time through Resident Evil 1 was an absolute disaster. And I imagine, I also hear that Code Veronica is one of the harder Resident Evil games. So, so streaming that probably wouldn't be a good idea. The Sherry the girl no one wants. Yeah, pretty much. Sherry wouldn't be so bad if Sherry could fucking run. If Sherry could not get lost in a linear hallway. By the way, what's up, Edonian King? Thanks for watching. Oh shit. Code Veronica. Oh wait, I have to get the whatever he dropped. It's probably grenade rounds. Or acid. Oh, acid, that's nice. Yeah, I heard Code Veronica has progressive themes. There's some cross-dressing in that game, if I'm not mistaken. I think the only two Resident Evil games I know absolutely nothing about, period, are probably Resident Evil 3 and Code Veronica.
Okay, Sherry, let's go.
Mental illness? Uh-oh. Cross-dressing. Yeah, Capcom was progressive before it was cool. That's right. Progressive like car insurance. I'd hardly call the stuff in Code Veronica ahead of its time. I know.
Claire? What was that?
Don't worry. Just wait here. I'll go and see what it was.
I also recently found out that, like, I always knew that there was ammo for the submachine gun. There's a magazine clip later in the game. So if you use the submachine gun earlier, then you can get the clip and completely refill it. So once you get the submachine gun, you can use that for pretty much the whole game. But I very recently found out that there was cut content. There was supposed to be a similar thing for Leon's flamethrower and for Claire's spark shot. A kind of single-use ammo refill. I assume I'm still hitting him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. god. Took a lot of hits there. Oh my god. Oh no! No! Oh my god. Oh, okay, it's over. Oh, I was gonna say if I got a game over now. Holy shit, that would have been horrible. Oh wow. This has to be the worst I've played this game in a long time. Oh wow. Actually, I don't think I took any herbs for that fight either. Just so stupid, like, I pretty much always take herbs for boss fights.
Okay. You keep it.
Even though I pretty much never need them.
Safe. Wait here for me, okay? I'm going back to look for your mom.
Thanks, Claire. Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work. But now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
Sherry.
Meanwhile, Sherry just watches as Claire hopelessly limps away. He was like, "Don't worry, Sherry, I'll protect you." Oh, oh fuck. Oh, I did have an herb. Whoops. Oh well, whatever. Let's see. Ugh. Now where's the... Oh, there it is. Everyone's favorite box pushing puzzle. That's something I noticed about Resident Evil 1. Because I'd never played that game before. So I was pretty surprised by how much more involved the box pushing puzzles are in that game. Because aside from this one, all the box pushing puzzles in Resident Evil 2 are kind of pointless. They're really obvious. They're just there for busy work. But in Resident Evil 2, there's clearly some effort there. You could at least call them puzzles. Yeah, like this is the most complicated puzzle, the most complicated box pushing puzzle in Resident Evil 2, and it's like, alright, whatever. The only difficult thing about it is realizing that you have to push it to the end of that hallway. And this one, it's really easy for newer players to get stumped. but not because, you know, oh, this is a difficult puzzle. It's because they don't understand what the solution is, you know, which is stupid. Get fucked. You know what I would love to stream? But I would just love to play, period. I gotta get a copy of the Dreamcast version and play this game on the Nightmare difficulty. Because I gotta see for myself how much of a big deal that version is. God damn it, there we go. Because it's like, it's not really a fair complaint to make per se, but I do feel like Resident Evil 2 is way too easy. A lot of it is just trial and error, but once you have the game mapped down and you have a good idea of what you're doing, then the game becomes an absolute cakewalk. No challenge whatsoever. Like, this game just fucking showers you in ammunition. It's completely absurd. So I'd really like to know what the, whoops, I meant to use grenade rounds. That's okay. I'd really like to know, how much more difficult the Nightmare difficulty is. God damn it. And same goes for, this is my #1 biggest complaint of Resident Evil 2, is, there's an arrange mode, but it's only on a single difficulty, and the difficulty for that is equivalent to the easy difficulty on normal mode. And on top of that, the arrange mode in this game starts you off with a submachine gun that has infinite ammo. It's like, what is the point of this? And you can just choose not to use the submachine gun, which is fine, just put it away and forget about it. But regardless, it's still stuck on easy difficulty. So it's still a much easier game. So it's like, whatever, this is pointless. But the Dreamcast and the Windows versions have, they have Nightmare difficulty for the original game, and I believe they also have Nightmare difficulty, or I think it's Extreme difficulty, whatever, for the arrange mode. So that I would, that I'd really like to try out sometime. It's kind of amazing how long police station takes, and then how fast everything else is, yeah. Very similar to Resident Evil 1 in that sense. The vast majority of the game, by far, takes place in the mansion. But everything else in Resident Evil 1, okay. Not only does everything take so much take place in the mansion, but the mansion is also very open-ended. It's very easy to get lost in there. The courtyard, kind of open-ended. It's kind of easy to get lost in the courtyard and the guardhouse. But nowhere near as much as the mansion. Like, compared to the mansion, the courtyard's extremely linear. And then you get to the laboratory, and the laboratory is extremely, extremely linear. But yeah, it's Resident Evil 2 is extremely similar in that sense. The police station alone is like 50 or 60% of the game. And then the sewers is like 10, maybe 15% of the game. Like, the sewers is almost nothing. And then the laboratory is... The laboratory, there's really not much to the laboratory at all. The only thing about the laboratory is that, it forces you to, God damn it. It forces you to backtrack a couple times. You go back and forth in the labs. But aside from that, like, there's nothing to it. Basically, I'm 100% agreeing with you. Like, it's amazing, it's amazing how front-loaded the game is. And not only how amazing it is due to how front-loaded the game is, but difficulty-wise as well. Well, okay, so that goes in different ways. If you're not too familiar with Resident Evil 2 going into it, then I'm sure it's very common to save as much ammunition as you can. So when you get to the labs, you're overflowing in grenades. You know, taking Claire, for example. Or if you're playing as Leon, you're overflowing in shotgun and magnum ammo. But it's very easy to realize that, you know, or how should I say, it's very easy to not understand that the game is very quickly coming to a head. So you don't think about, like, oh, I might as well use all my ammo, because, you know, use it or lose it. Like, you know, you don't think that. But that's exactly what it is. Like, you're not gonna have the time to use all this ammunition. But then on, like, on your second or third time through, you know better. And, like, once you reach the sewers, at least, like, you could definitely argue, once you get to the police station basement, just forget the handgun. Not even worth it at that point. But at the least, once you reach the sewers, fucking throw the handgun away. And that's kind of... I'm just gonna avoid the liquor here. It doesn't even matter. Oh, what? Yeah, I don't need to stop at the item box. Oh, Annette's here? Okay.
Annette!
So yeah, Leon meets Annette a lot later.
Sherry.
That's a big complaint I have about this game, is that,
But I asked her, and she's never even heard of the G-Virus before.
is that this game just gives you way too much ammo.
Which room? Tell me.
Too much ammo, too much healing items.
Sherry!
Oh yeah, so then this implies that Sherry's, like, running from the tyrant for, like, five minutes straight before Claire gets to her.
Annette!
The sample's inside the pendant Sherry's wearing.
But, wait, So then, in Leon's scenario... Oh yeah, that's right, I can just avoid him. In Leon's scenario, why doesn't Annette go straight to meet with Sherry? Like, why doesn't she go directly to Sherry? Because she doesn't do that. She, instead, she goes across the Blue Bridge for no reason. She goes across the Blue Bridge just to fucking find Leon and give the speech. You killed my husband. I'll never forgive you for that. I know what you're looking for. It's the G-Virus you're after. Well, you'll never take it from him. This is my husband's legacy. Da-da-da-da. Why the fuck does Annette go to meet with Leon when she just saw that her daughter's in danger? Because, like, so Annette goes through here, and then she goes across to the Blue Bridge. when she should have gone to here and to the elevator. That, I mean, in my opinion, that's a pretty big plot inconsistency. The one flaw of Resident Evil 2 story. Plot hole, yeah. The one flaw. I found it. Otherwise, the game is perfect. No. And I thought for, oh, so is the Tyrant? No, the Tyrant's not going to be here because the Tyrant's attacking Sherry. Okay. And the other thing I was thinking about for a quick second is, well, maybe Annette meets with Leon first. But it's impossible for Annette to have met Leon before meeting Sherry, because immediately after meeting Leon, Annette dies. And we're gonna see that in a moment when Sherry mourns over her mother's corpse, which is so horrible. Oh no, I know I'm looking way too deep into it. Wait, what the fuck? Why don't we hear Sherry like screaming right now? We have to get to this point.
Help me, Claire!
And we see that the Tyrant has made no progress.
The monster's after your pendant. Throw it to me.
Scenario A, B are just kind of what ifs in my opinion. Well, I mean, well, that's the thing is that
Good girl. Now run, Sherry.
So okay, whether or not.
As for you, come and get it. I've got what you want.
Whether or not, so because, okay, so what determines scenario A or B?
Looking for, right?
What determines scenario A or B is,
Go get it.
is what side of the car crashes when Leon's driving, you know? If the cop car crashes head on, or if the cop car spins before crashing, that determines what side of the tanker explosion Leon or Claire is on. That part, that's a what if. That's a what if. However, in relation to how the B scenario relates to the other character, that determines, like, that's showing what the other character was doing at the time. Like, that's not necessarily a what if. And I know that there's, like,
Where are you? Sherry!
I know there's really stupid, inconsistencies between them.
Where is she?
Like, like, there's 2 unicorn medals. Not only is there 2 unicorn medals, but like the spade key drops from the statue in the police station twice, which is stupid. But that I'll just chalk up to it being a video game. That I'll chalk up to just it being a video game, which is fine. You know, it's whatever. I'm not gonna make a big deal of that. However, in terms of the actual story, that I would say is a major inconsistency. The only excuse for that is it's not a well-told story, and it's not, which, you know, I'm fine with. This is the same franchise that that William Birkin injected himself with the Super T virus so that he can become fucking he can become a fucking Matrix character later on. He just planned all that ahead of time. So I'm like, I'm fine with the story being super dumb.
Mom! Mom!
Sherry, you have to escape. I know I've been a terrible mother, but I still love you. Forgive me.
Mom! Sherry, we have to go now.
Yeah, Mourn your dead mom later, Sherry. We got shit to do. God damn it, Sherry. Let's go. Albert Wesker's superpowers is the absolute worst plot point in all of Resident Evil. It makes me so mad. Whoops, I have to examine the computer monitor. I mean, it makes me so mad to a point. Because, like, I can already accept that the story is stupid. Yeah, dead mom, what? What the fuck? Dead mom, schmom, what the fuck? Dead mom, schmend mom, whatever. Yeah, I gotta play Code Veronica sometime. But I already know, like, I think years ago I saw that cutscene of Chris fighting Wesker, and it looks so stupid.
I'll go and get this thing moving.
But yeah, it makes me so mad that Wesker planned to die in Resident Evil 1, and he planned to be resurrected, and he planned for everything to just turn out perfectly. And I'm just like, what the fuck ever? This is stupid. That should be fine. I'm not gonna open the I'm not gonna open the item box again. Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. I'm pretty sure Leon doesn't say it worked. Yeah, I'm positive he doesn't say it worked in this ending. That's only in the other ending.
5 minutes until detonation.
That alone is the #1 reason why the other version of this story is way better. Yeah, he doesn't say it worked. He doesn't say it worked because, in this version, Sherry doesn't get infected. So, Sherry doesn't get infected, so there's no reason to get the vaccine. There's no reason to administer a vaccine. There's no vaccine to administer. It didn't work! It didn't work, and Sherry turns into a zombie. Oh, if only. Well, not just a zombie, like this fucking horrible super mutant. Yeah, it needs specifically 2 plugs to have 2 spaces. They do, I noticed they do the same exact thing in Resident Evil 1. You're not allowed to activate the elevator without picking up the battery. That's a way for the game to force you to have room for the rocket launcher. Oh my god.
Here.
Oh really?
This.
Only 2 grenade rounds?
Who are you?
As Leon, you need whoops. As Leon, you need 3 Magnum rounds. Oh my god. I'll let him hit me first and I'll heal. Oh my god. Oh, it worked.
Lose, big guy.
It worked even though. Yeah, I still don't understand how you could have missed. Did you play? I mean, it's perfectly possible. It's perfectly fair that you didn't know about you didn't know about the auto aim. Like, did you play Resident Evil 2 with no auto aim? Because then I perfectly understand. I wish I had the recording. Yeah, if you played it without auto aim, then that would be perfectly understandable. Then I would see exactly where you're coming from. Yeah, okay. That's the thing that's shitty is, oh my god, I'm an idiot. That's the thing that's shitty is that, it's very easy to miss out on the fact that there's auto aim. Because it's not the default. But auto aim makes a huge, huge difference. Like, this game is tremendously more difficult without auto aim. I still love how Claire tries to leave without Leon. Just fuck this guy. I mean, same shit as when Leon gets to the train first. It's the same shit.
I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
My god has protected you. It will always.
The god of booze. Wait, is that supposed to be beer? Or is that Angel, like, dropping a bomb or something? So where's the ending where she doesn't get her head... What? Oh, she doesn't get her head and dies there, right?
What was that?
Warning, biohazardous outbreak.
That's in the the QTE version of Resident Evil 2. Oh my god.
This train will detonate.
Yeah, if this game was made 10 years later, that would have been a QTE.
No!
100%.
What's wrong with this thing?
I don't know. The door won't open.
Leon's holding the door closed. That's revenge. Try to take off without me, huh? The opera music for this fight is so over the top. It's so dumb. I was typing that, you fuck. Oh. Oh, man. And this boss fight is so dumb. There's no way to lose. In fact, you know what? I'll go ahead and I'll just stand here. I think it'll grab me, but even if it grabs you, you don't die. Like, logically, this boss should be a one-shot kill. Like, really, I mean, look at the fucking thing. But you survived just fine. Like, it's like, okay, I guess. Like, there's clearly no challenge to that boss. All it is that, if you didn't bring enough supplies with you to finish it off, then it's just game over and that's it. And it's over.
Warning, warning. The self-destruct system has been activated. Each train...
I've seen this so many times, but I can't skip it, can I? No.
Leon, stop the train!
I can't. The door to the control room is locked.
What is it?
Sherry, get back!
It's so annoying that, the ending cutscenes can't be skipped.
That's what I call ugly. Claire! Where are you?
You don't give up, do you?
Sherry! What are you doing?
We have to stop the train, right? I can do it.
Sherry! Persistent, aren't you? Well, come and get it!
Which one's the right switch? Maybe this one? Sherry! Claire! Ah!
Can't hold on much longer.
Push the switch over there! Got it!
Finally.
Are you okay, Sherry?
I'm okay.
Where's Leon?
Leon? Leon!
Right here.
Leon!
You're both safe. We've got to get out of here. Move it! Go!
Persistent, aren't you? Let's get this party started. I feel like that's something Dante would say. If that is a Devil May Cry quote, then my bad.
Was a close.
I'm not familiar enough with those games.
Impressive back there, Sherry.
It was nothing. I saw someone do that on TV once.
Come on. We've got to move out.
Now what's
The biggest booms.
Something following us?
Hey, we still have a job to do. Let's go.
Go? Oh, you can't mean.
Chris, I have to find you.
I hate this rock music so much. Sherry really okay with her dad getting blown up? Yeah. You know what? I don't think it's ever explained at all in the game. Like, Sherry sees her mom die. But I don't think it's ever explained at the time that that was her dad. I don't think Sherry knows. Like, obviously she finds out later, because that's a point of Resident Evil 6. But throughout the game, I don't think Sherry knows that that's her dad. And by the same token, in the other campaign, which is that's the canon campaign. That's the campaign where Sherry gets infected and whatnot. In that campaign, I don't think Sherry knows that her mom dies either. So it's almost fair to think about, like, you know, Sherry's really hopeful at the end of the game, but you can only imagine later on. It's like, oh, by the way, both of your parents are dead. It's like, fuck, well. Oh, he says that in Devil May Cry 3. I definitely wouldn't know then. I haven't played Devil May Cry 3. I've only played 1 and 2. and 2 is trash, but 1 is excellent. Your new best friend just killed your dad. Yeah, that'll make you feel really awkward. Everyone around you is dying. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Oh yeah, and the I read about the drama CDs, the audio dramas that Capcom made of Resident Evil 2, and you know, until there were future games in the series that referenced this, the drama CDs were the only sequel canon. You know, it was the only canon continuation of the games. And it's so fucking absurd. Like, for example, in the drama CDs, Ada kills Hunk, and I'm like, okay, sure, like, get the fuck out of here. And Hunk is the he's the special agent in Umbrella. He's the one you play as in FourFaceButtons Survivor. It's so dumb that they make it a point that Ada kills Hunk, and I'm like, okay, whatever you say. Not in my head canon. What is this scene in Scary Movie 3? Everyone around you is dying. What did he tell the little girl that? I have it on mute, so I can't hear anything. Yeah, I kind of recall that scene. It seems familiar, and they both just start screaming, yeah. The Scary Movie 3 was good. That was definitely one of the better ones. Oh, and he hit her dog on the way in. I was watching, I was showing my cousin scenes of Airplane the other day, and of Naked Gun. And I always knew those movies were fucking brilliant, but even knowing ahead of time what was going to happen, it was so fucking funny. The scene in Naked Gun where the main character, Frank Drebin, he goes up to the guy and he's like, I need some information. The witness says, you know something about what happened here last night? He's like, I don't know, maybe I do. Maybe this will refresh your memory. Oh, it's still kind of hazy. How about this? Oh yeah, I remember. He's like, why do you want to know? No, I don't think I should tell you. Oh yeah? How about now? Still don't think I should tell you. It's like, what the fuck? Oh man. It's fucking brilliant. I'm gonna play Tofu Survivor real quick, cause that campaign is like 5 minutes long. If I don't completely mess it up. If I die twice as Tofu Survivor, then like screw it. I'm not gonna bother. But Tofu Survivor is funny for the absolute sheer idiocy of it. Ah shit, I need the other memory card. Assigned slots.
Resident Evil 2.
I have the stream on, but I gotta go make dinner and get back to the editing grind. Absolutely, dude, yeah. Thanks for watching, of course. You're not missing much, really. Missing a big-ass piece of tofu, and a duck is gonna quack here. This minigame is so retarded, but it's dumb on purpose, so it's okay. Yeah, good luck is right, because this shit's fucking impossible. I've beaten it before. I know I can do it. It's just extremely difficult.
Alpha team here. Mission accomplished. Roger. We'll rendezvous at the meeting point.
Yes. Supper is just in the fucking footsteps he makes. Supper is just an alternative for dinner. Why wouldn't it be? Fuck. That's the other thing is, Tofu speaks in Japanese. My friend has a tism about supper can only mean lunch. What? I guess it can mean either, I would say. But I think it more associates to dinner much more than lunch. It's the same one who has been... Oh, that... Well... Okay. I would take anything that guy says with a grain of salt. I've never heard supper called lunch, supper is dinner. I mean, that's what I think anyway. One thing I will say is that if you can beat Tofu Survivor, then Fourth Survivor playing as Hunk is so much easier, because you learn about everything you're supposed to do to dodge certain situations. Peace. Yeah, and like this room seems absolutely impossible to get by without firing a shot, but it's not that difficult actually. And that's like one of the tricks that you would never think to do when you do Fourth Survivor. Because you're like, oh well, fuck, yeah, I have to use the shotgun in this room. But no, in reality, like it's not that difficult at all. That's just it's part of what makes Tofu an interesting run. Yeah, I forgot because that liquor's right there. So that sucks. I always have such a hard time with liquors, more than any other enemy, and this stuff. Ah, fuck! I fucked that up. Out of the fucking way. I'll move! There we go. I wonder if... I guess this doesn't have auto-aim. You can't auto-aim with the knife, which makes sense. What's in? Oh, this room has like 10 zombies, but they're all crawling. Fuck. Oh, god damn it. Alright. That went over extremely well. Fuck you. Fuck. I better use the 2 herbs. Fuck it. This sucks. I don't know how close he is. Fuck. And I'm poisoned. Fucking ass. This is gonna be really rough now. This will suck if, sucks if this is gonna end up killing my run. Oh, come on. At least I'm not completely limping yet. Come on. Wait, there we go. I was gonna say, like, why is he just not attacking me? And that's Tofu Survivor. That should be an A rank. I think I made it with enough time. It could have been better, of course, but that should be good enough. You're now a big pink dildy. Yeah. I am definitely the most embarrassing color to have finished Tofu Survivor on. You're not a real man unless you finish Tofu Survivor at pure white. And then the ending screen is so funny. What, tofu getting cooked and eaten? It's like, what the fuck? Oh, I got a B? Fuck. The cutoff time must be 4 minutes. It must be that if you can finish it under 4 minutes, then you get an A. Well, guys, that's all I got. I'm gonna play Tamim's Devil May Cry on Tuesday. Can't wait to see what an absolute shit show that game is supposed to be. Alright, man. Thanks for watching, everyone. Signing off.